What is happening, film fans? This is Let's Be Real Brad. Today on the channel, I'm going to be talking about some of the best movies that I watched in July that I did not get a chance to review and that I really want to talk about. And let's start with the first movie with Pig. This is easily one of the best movies of the entire year, starring Nicolas Cage. This is a movie that I had no idea what it was about. I didn't watch a single trailer, and everyone told me that this movie was amazing. So I went, I saw the movie, and I was blown away. What this movie is able to accomplish is being such a deep dive travesty of a movie, talking about someone's regret and all the life that they've chosen to go for. Nicolas Cage is absolutely excellent. It might be one of his best roles yet. I was thoroughly entertained, as it is a little bit of a slow burn, but I was so invested into this movie, and I wish we got more movies like this. I cannot wait to watch this movie again and to own in my collection. So if you haven't seen Pig, I highly suggest it, and I give Pig a 9 out of 10. The next movie I want to talk about that just came out recently that I was going to do a review for, and that is David Lowery's The Green Knight. This is easily one of my favorite movies of the entire year because I thought it was so excellent. For this movie too, I didn't see a single trailer for it. I had no idea what this movie was about. Based on the poster itself, it was going to be a medieval movie, and that is all I needed. With being distributed by A24, you know you're going to be in for a crazy art house insane movie, and I thought this movie delivered on all that. For some audiences, this movie may be too much and they may not be able to get into the characters, into the story. For me, I just love how David Lowery respects his audience and be able to put those character moments into the scenery itself, and without having any crazy or dumped in exposition along the way. This movie has amazing cinematography, music, visual effects, and fantastic acting, especially from Dev Patel. I highly recommend this movie, but if you aren't into the art house slow burn kind of films, I would pass on it. I'm going to be giving The Green Knight a 9 out of 10. The next movie I want to talk about is an HBO Max original that came out around 4th of July weekend, and that is No Sudden Move, that is written and directed by Steven Soderbergh. This is a great movie that no one seems to be talking about, which is such a shame, and I wish I reviewed it when I saw it because this movie is so damn good. Sure, this is a movie that many of you guys have probably seen before, and it doesn't do anything original or anything new to break this kind of story, but with having great acting by Don Cheadle and Benicio del Toro and other great names in this movie, I was heavily invested into the characters, the presentation of the film, and it had so many great twists and turns, especially in the first 25 minutes. From me not seeing the trailer, I was heavily shocked of where this movie was going to go, and I just wanted to see what was going to happen next. Sure, sometimes the storylines and some of the character moments get a little messy and it could be a little boring, but I do think if you watch this movie with subtitles, I think you will really enjoy this movie. So I'm going to be giving No Sudden Move a 7 out of 10. And the last movie I want to talk about is Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised. This is directed by Questlove in his directorial debut in this amazing documentary that is technically my favorite and best movie of the entire year. I was absolutely blown away by this movie because the amount of effort and detail and just being able to restore this amazing concert that no one talks about was absolutely astounding. No one ever talks about Summer of Soul because it could not be televised. I was so into this documentary as I felt like I was a part of it. This is a masterpiece of a documentary that easily should win Best Documentary at the Academy Awards because this is truly outstanding. It's basically like watching a concert and having all these other artists talk about the festival and just having all the artists who perform there being able to watch it for the very first time because no one had watched it. And it was just so great to see that. I was also so glad to see all the Black power and representation in this movie and being able to enlighten me in all these Black artists and bands that I have added to my musical library and to be able to support them and their amazing music. This is definitely a documentary that everyone has to see, and I'm giving Summer of Soul a 10 out of 10. So those were all the best movies in July that I did not get a chance to talk about. What is your favorite pick out of the movies that I reviewed? And what are some of the movies that you haven't seen that you would like to see? Also, let me know, what are some of the best 2021 releases that no one was talking about? I want to know about those movies down below, so maybe I can watch and be able to review them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you want to, and ring that notification bell so I never get to miss you guys in a new video.